What's up, everybody? My name is Proclit. Today we're gonna do another movie review. I'm doing these, well, not over and over, but I just did about 2 or 3 videos, and I'm sort of getting tired a little. But I have ate dinner, and I'm really guys excited to say I now am the owner of Urban Legend 2 and Urban Legend 3. Here's the biggest thing, guys. I have Urban Legend 1. And I now have Urban Legend 3. I didn't want the third one actually because it doesn't really look even really good at all. That's the thing. And 2 is and I actually did got this for Easter. And this is what the cover looks like. It's really cool, guys. Here's the third one. Here's the second one. I was going to buy this by myself and gonna sell these 2 and gonna keep this. The one where I made its own case, yeah, just easy. Urban Legends Final Cut. And it does have the movie in it. But, I have the first one over here where I'm pointing at. And I wanted to sell both of these. Well, the first one and the third one. Because I really didn't like it. But what do I think of Urban Legend Final... Oh no, sorry. Urban Legends Final Cut. Well, this guy's was... Again, this is, guys, my opinion. I like the second one a lot. Somewhat better than the first one. The first one, it had a better costume design than the first one. But this, guys, still looked amazing. Same thing as the first one. And the first question what I had in this movie was... Do we see the same killer as the first one? And we don't. And that's, guys, okay. And the plot of this story is, it's almost the same thing as the first one, but there's a film school or a film college where a group of students are doing their final project for the semester or something like that. And there's something going on called the Hitchcock Awards. And the thing is, what you need to do is, you need to make a movie of whatever you want, actually. And you will win the Hitchcock Award by being the best movie than anybody else and having not a script, but a contract for Hollywood being the next brand newest hit and getting money. And the biggest thing in this one is when someone hears that, someone tries to make it, and I think her name is Amy Jennifer Madison. That's her. Madison? Morrison, sorry. I'm sorry I messed up your name. And she tries to make a movie, and someone is killing off her casts one by one. Now let's, guys, go to the details of this movie. Was this a great movie to watch, and is this going to be a big movie what people would all in love? No. People would have their own opinions and dislikes. This movie, I liked it a lot because I'm just a big fan of horror, and everybody knows that all the time. But when I was watching this, was I impressed for a few things what they did not do in the first one? A little. In the first one, you do see a plot, but it's not really good at all. It's just revenge. In this one, they actually thought of a cool plot, what I really liked. And I'm not gonna spoil the ending really soon, but I'm gonna tell that to the end of the review. But this movie is somewhat okay for many reasons. The camera looks were okay. And they still do the urban legend kills, like as the first one, like the boyfriend hanging over the car and stuff, or like the kidney heist, and that was the first kill we do see. It's not the kill what we think of the kidney heist, but the killer kidnaps someone, takes out one of the kidneys, and is somewhat almost backflips on him. She tries to run away out of a window, but a dog is scaring the crap out of her, and he gets at the time to grab her, and she's just grabbing and screaming and stuff, and she breaks the top of the window, leading her to the bottom of the window, and he just yeah. Someone cuts up her head. Creepy? Disgusting, disturbing, but a great kill. But then do we see other great kills? To me, I'm not a big fan of the kills, actually. A lot of people say it's amazing kills. About 2 guys do get electrocuted. Like, Anthony, how do you say his last name? God, Anderson. Anthony Anderson is in this, and I'm pretty sure this is like one of his movies where I think he got popular because he's in Scream 4, he's in this, and then he's in Kangaroo Jack, and I guess it was a good, bad movie. But getting to the topic again, Final Cut. I'm not a big fan of the kills, but they were okay for reality kills and stuff. Did it have good screen work? Yes, it did. Did it have a good plot? Yes, it did. And here's the biggest thing what guys almost confuses me, but it tries to pull you away from a movie somewhat. Meaning is, I'm going to give you a example. In the show Scream, they make you so hard to believe it's a person they show, and they make you try to feel like this is the person, but not work on me. It did not. 100%, it did not. But we do see and hear someone killed themselves in the top of a building, but then we actually find out what really happened that night when he blew his brains out, let's just say that. Well, he does. The biggest thing in this movie is the Hitchcock Awards. Is that award, guys, made this person to kill these people and getting that choice of, and it's so good for so many reasons. Many people, again, guys, would dislike this movie. To me, I love this movie. Love. It takes a reality of you would kill something to get this. You will do that. Like, if I had a chance to take someone's film and make it mine and then kill each and everybody who made that and make it my own, I wouldn't really do that, but if it was like The Purge, I will. I don't know, but that's what somewhat happens in this. It's the thing of you would kill for the reward, and this is what happens is the student who dies is a great director. He does great work, and I guess this guy had a twin brother. I really didn't buy it, but he was telling the truth, actually. Well, he wasn't, but his twin brother tells him he won't shoot himself. He would never do that. True. To the end, we do see they are both looking at his movie, and one theory what they think is he was really mad and sad his grade got F or a D or a C, and he shot himself. What really happened is someone cut off his whole movie and attached his credits to another movie what was terrible, and that's why he got the bad grade. Then we see someone taped it and made it Trevor's, and that is the guy who died and stuff. But the biggest thing in this movie is we do see they look at the people who has died already, and they see one person has not died yet, and they are being obvious, like it could be him. They trap him. And then they, I guess, call the film director teacher, and they are saying, "Why are you, well?" And this is like, is it Audrey or no? It's not Audrey. Amy is pointing the gun at the person who's not dying yet for some reason. Trevor's brother, I can't remember his name, is in the middle, and the teacher is right here. And he just says, "Well, do you know what that means?" "What?" "I didn't give you, well, I gave you a in sound." And he pulls out a fucking gun and shoots the kid. And we obviously know, okay, the film director did this. And then he talks about why. He says Trevor's film was the top of the charts. He knew it was great, and he thought. And when Amy came to his office, she mentions of the urban legend, and this is this is her whole storyline is people getting killed by urban legends, and he does the same thing but in reality. And then he takes Trevor's film, takes his credits away, and makes it his own movie. And then he talks about he was a student in the college or school, and it was like free to another person to win the Hitchcock Awards, and Amy's father made his chance not even close. Meaning is her father made his chance to win the Hitchcock Awards was not even correct. Meaning is he somewhat screwed him over. And he lost a chance being a famous director. And he says, screw teaching, screw this. And this is the biggest reason why someone would do this, to just get famous. And that guy is going to maybe someday teach you a lesson. Fame can get into your head. Fame can do this all along. But what is the biggest thing in this movie talking about? Doing something what you want and killing for it is not the best way. But if you guys think of it hard enough, it does have a message. Now let's get actually to the details of the movie. Was it a great film? Half and half. Dislikes and likes. Again, no movie would be that perfect except Deadpool. Did it have good camera work? Oh, hell yeah. Did it had a good acting? Half and half again. Sometimes they were just crappy, and sometimes they were good. The killer was amazing. He didn't really have a main weapon, but this movie was good enough to give reality advice. And that's a movie what is going to tell you what can teach you something. I am hoping you got every word of that, and I'm hoping you guys can watch the movie because what I felt was reality, actually. Someone would actually kill something for it. I hope you guys enjoy always. I'm actually going to add something. Share, comment, like, and always, guys, subscribe. And always, have a great day.